All right, guys, so since I've had my Xpress X21, I've had a lot of people ask me about compartments leaking and how to stop them from leaking. So today I thought I'd shoot a really short video to show you guys how I stopped probably 99% of the water from getting into the compartment. So I'll just start by opening up this compartment, and I'm gonna show you guys where most of the water is coming into your boat. Now, if you look at mine, it's kind of hard to tell. The lighting in here is not too great. I've got no carpet in it. That's one of the very first things that I did to my boat is took the carpet out. These lips right here, they did not come with this little gasket. I actually put these on. I think I got them from like Advanced Auto Parts. You can see I just cut them and molded them to fit. They're gonna help just a tad bit from water splashing over and with a little bit of sound dampening, but honestly, that's not where your water's coming in to your compartments. So here's a really good shot from the factory. There's a lip on your compartments. I'll show you. Right there it is. That's from the factory. At the base of this lip is just tack welded from underneath. Now I'm not gonna go crawling back in my boat because I've crawled underneath all over the boat, and that's how I found. I sprayed my boat with a water hose. Sorry for these are crappie skills. Jack and I, my dog, we caught some crappie today. Anyways, I sprayed my boat with a water hose and found out that this is where most of the water is coming from. So the first thing you're gonna wanna do is get you some silicone, go around the outside, you'll be able to see, go around the outside of every lip of every compartment and re-silicone this up. After that, I would recommend getting some of this gasket here. Like I said, I think I just picked this up from Advance. I'm sure you could pick it up from Amazon. Doesn't have to be perfect, but what happens is when a downpour, this is gonna start to fill up this channel here and run off into your floor, and this is gonna help it from spilling over. If you're in any kind of rough driving, it's gonna help it from spilling over into your compartment. Now, if we go up here, I actually got these, I think off a Tackle Warehouse. They just fit down in your seat pedestal hole here if you don't run seats, so definitely get those. One of the last places, I've actually got silicone ran along the outside of this little switch panel tray up here, and that's going to prevent a lot of water from going back in, down into your compartments. It's actually going to go in right around this edge and go all down into all your compartments. I silicone this right here. Now, I also siliconed around these latches. I found out water was getting in around my latches here. I tried the silicone down around there. Can't really tell from the video. My opinion, wasting your time, not worth it, leave it alone. Go to these back compartments and I'll show you a couple of things that I did. So once again, I had to silicone all around these lips, but there's also this little drain tube. See right there is where it drains. This is the back compartments behind the driver and passenger seat. Just silicone around these nuts. I can't remember if I took those loose or not. Silicone those. And that's pretty much it. So like I said, I siliconed around every lip, like these right here. You'll see, that's where your water's getting in, guys. Siliconed around every lip. I put in these gaskets, and I siliconed around my latches right there. And that's gonna take care of like 99% of the water getting in your boat, I promise. And that little place up front there, around the switch panel, silicone that. And like I said, that's gonna take care of most of the water getting in your boat. You're still gonna get a little bit of water in your boat on a decent rain. I'm gonna show you exactly where it's gonna come in at. And all you have to do is prepare preemptively from that. It's actually really easy. So if you take your carpet out of your boat, here's the compartment in front of the driver's seat. Right here, this is some foam from the factory. That's exactly what that is. There's nothing you can do about it. You can't seal that up. Water's gonna come in right there. Water's gonna pool up right here. And that water, you can't do anything about. See how I have that orange life jacket on the bottom down there? That's what I'd recommend. And it's gonna run right over into here. Oh, sorry, I got some tackle. Right on this ledge and into a drain hole right there, and that's where it's going to go. And you're going to have the same thing happen on the rod side. You're going to get a little bit of water right there. See that foam down there? It's going to come right down through there. You're going to get a little bit of water in. It's going to spill over because the center compartment's lower, and that's where it's going to end up at and drain out. So there you go. That's going to take care of 99% of your water problems. I just wouldn't store any open tackle in that center compartment around where those two side compartments are going to flow over in. I would take the carpet out of this boat. I would not have carpet. There's no reason for it. Even when you're running your stuff, I mean, whatever, guys, like it's tackling rods, it's not really banging around that bad. Put rod socks on your rods if you're really worried about that. I actually left the factory rod holder in, and I love it. I don't run that many rods anyway. But yeah, if you're sick of all your stuff getting wet, that's how I took care of, like I said, 99% of the water. It's going to help tremendously. Keep your tackle in some bags. You know, keep an old life jacket down on the bottom there, and keep the stuff you want to keep dry, like your rain suit and your good life jacket. Just keep it elevated. That's it. That's it. When you get home from fishing after a downpour, you know what you do? You pull your stuff out of one compartment here. You hang that orange life jacket up to dry. You take a towel, because you don't have carpet. You dry your boat out, maybe 2 towels, depending on how much rain you get. It takes you like 5 minutes. You're done. You're done. No more water problems with the Xpress. It's worked for me, and I've had my boat for almost 3 years now. I done all this like the first month that I got the boat. It was really frustrating. My stuff was constantly getting wet. My tackle was getting soaked. I was running stuff. I did this all probably, I don't know, under an hour, under 2 hours. It doesn't take that long. So subscribe to the channel. I'm going to have more Xpress videos coming up soon. If you guys want to know more about the X21 Pro, this is a 2023 model. So thanks.